Find out my Twitter. Do I get both stories?
Oh.
It is story time. That's why I'm gonna do story time. Another world. You did not like game jokes? What the hell does that mean, Josh? You confuse me. Somebody, do I have both chapters? Mike, actually, I'm going right now. I'm going to do more story time. Oh, I took the... Okay, you're right. I took the thing out of the title. Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Ooh.
More story time.
Let's
Well, I want
begin.
this chapter right here. So, okay, where we left off is that baby Rosalina was really sad because her mom... She's like, oh, my mom's hanging under the tree. And I'm like, oh shit, she died and got buried on that hill. It's time for the wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama. That's because she's a part of you. That means she'll always be close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. Story time! I have an idea! I will transform into a comet, a soaring comet that you can carry you all the way on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of white, soared high into the sky and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Boom! Kablam! The ground shook. Oh shit, and a bright light, something something, I pressed the button by accident. The bands of light twisted together to form the tail of a comet. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Oh yeah, we get Chapter 9. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the Lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, Alright, everyone, let's make a cake. A cake sprinkled with star bits, then it will be a star cake. The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I will see them off with a smile. 'Cause that's what makes a mother happiest. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her. It reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end. What a nice story time.
That's all.
Do you guys get it? Rosalina's the little girl. And that's her story about her dead mom. And her favorite tree